Good morning students, welcome back to Triveni Memorial Senior Secondary School online classes. Students, today we are going to start with one of our another chapter from geography, that is human and environment settlement, transport and communication. So let's just have a look. If we talk about human environment, what is human environment? We all are living in a certain environment now. We are surrounded by so many things. Natural environment is there and physical environment is there, or human environment is also there, which is created by us. Now let's move to our second topic, that is regarding settlements. Now what are settlements? Basically settlements are the places where human beings used to reside or human beings used to live. Settlements can be of two types. Now what are these two types? These two types are permanent settlement can be there and temporary settlements can be there. Now what are permanent settlements? Those settlements which are fixed. For example, today you came to school and when you will be going back to your home, it is going to be remain at that place only. It is not going to be get shifted. So that is example of permanent settlement. Second is your temporary settlements. Now what are temporary settlements? For a particular period of time, for some days, some weeks, for a month, that settlement is there. That is temporary settlements. In case of nomadic herdsmen, you can see these settlements. Why? Because they used to migrate from one place to another place in search of food, in search of you can say fodder crops or other things. Then in settlement only, in the particular chapter, we read about rural settlements and we read about urban settlements. Now what are rural settlements? In rural areas, in villages, what sort of settlement we see? We see both type of settlements are there. Compact settlements are also there and scattered settlements are also there. Because in rural areas, we have a vast area with us, the houses are not closely packed. There is a little bit gap between them. But if we talk about urban settlement, what we see, very compact settlements are there. Because cities or urban areas are overcrowded places. Flats, in flats people are living in very compactly packed. The next is transport. You know this thing very well. Nowadays, if we want to travel from one place to another, we use transport. Now, what means of transport we are using? These are four. Either roadways is there, either railways is there, either waterways is there, or either your airways is there. If you want to travel a shorter distance, you can go via roadways. And if you want to travel a longer distance, you can either go with you can say airways, or you can go with the waterways as well. Now you have to see this thing. If you want to go across the boundaries of the nation, you want to go to some other continent, so definitely you will be using airways. But with airways, what is the problem? That is, it is one of the expensive or one of the costly means of transport. On the other hand, and if you want to carry heavy or bulky goods within the territorial boundaries of your countries, and that too in affordable cost, you can go with railways, okay, because it is affordable, it provided by the government only. And like if you want to go across borders but you can't afford more expensive means of transport, then you can go with the waterways. So I hope all the type of transport are clear to you. Now the last topic of our chapter is communication. What is communication? The process of passing, delivering or conveying messages to others is called as communication. Communication can be one way, like right now one way communication is going on. I am delivering my lecture but I am not getting any feedback. In the classroom when we are physically present and I used to ask you what are the doubts, what are the queries, that is two-way communication. What is taking place in that? In sort of advertisement you see, that is also one-way communication. The particular agencies, organizations, they are promoting their brands among you. So one-way communication is going on now. So what we learned about communication, that it is nothing but it's just a process of passing, conveying or delivering messages to others. That's it about our chapter. I hope the concept is very much clear to you. that's it for the day. Thank you so much, students. Like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you, students.